Like in 10 minutes, they'll have all of their lab stuff out.
Anatomy class at Sacred Heart
You need to figure out what is the front and the back side.
is about to get interesting.
That one, yeah.
Senior Kayla Elaine
Thank you.
can't wait.
Identify the base and apex of the heart.
She's one of my top students in my anatomy class.
Oh my God. The rest of the heart is composed of the two ventricles.
Dissecting pig hearts can be tricky,
The coronary artery is running right on the septum.
even with the steadiest hands.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing if you're Kayla Elaine,
Oh, this makes me nervous.
born without arms.
Here, will you hold that part still? Okay. I think it's interesting to have people come up to you and just be like, wow, you adapt to what you have. I feel like I'm going too deep.
She can use the microscope, she can dissect, she can do anything.
Kayla is a senior at Sacred Heart. Her worries, surprisingly, are the same as any other 18-year-old eyeing the future.
The most difficult thing for me right now is college. And that's just because there is so much involved with applying to college and then finding scholarships.
We initially wanted her to come because she was so bright. We knew that she was a very capable student.
I never felt like I was ostracized or felt like I was different.
Kayla's condition is called amelia of the upper extremities, which means the complete absence of the upper limbs at birth. Experts call it one of the rarest of limb defects. But Kayla never let this setback in life define her.
We had been married 2 years when she got pregnant.
When Missy Elaine found out she was pregnant with Kayla,
I was just on cloud nine. I just couldn't wait.
it was the happiest time of her life. But ultrasounds taken of the baby concerned her husband, Mark.
I didn't see arms on the ultrasound.
It wasn't until Kayla was born that the Elaines knew the truth.
I had to tell Missy, and that was the hardest thing, saying, we have a beautiful baby, but. And, she handled it as well as she could under the circumstances.
We just wish that we could have welcomed her, and been prepared in the same way had we known.
Kayla was 4 or 5 years old before she realized she was not like most little girls.
I realized, I think, about that age that people would look at me. And I didn't really realize why, but as I got older and I realized, oh, well, they have arms. I don't. So obviously there's something different. When you're little, it's your instinct to just learn how to write with your hands and to eat and to do everything else you need to do. For me, it was just, I had legs, I had feet, so that's what I would do.
Here's toddler Kayla attacking a piece of corn on the cob with her feet.
She didn't crawl, she started walking.
Scooting,
and then walking. She wore prosthetics, and she used them for a while, but she decided it was too much of an encumbrance. So she wanted to just do things with her feet.
She mastered most things she tried, from swimming to swinging. But Kayla's challenges were just beginning. Her kidneys did not form properly from birth, and by the age of 6, a kidney transplant was imminent.
So the first person they tested was my mom to see if she was a donor, and it turned out she was the perfect match. So I went in about a week and a half later after finding that out, and just like that, I had the kidney transplant.
At age 12, she was diagnosed with scoliosis. Back surgery was the only option if she wanted to continue to walk.
It took me a good 3 or 4 months to just be able to start feeding myself again.
If you look at what she's been through, the surgeries and how she recovered from the surgeries, was very rapid. It surprised everyone.
Now, everyday tasks have become almost effortless for the girl with beauty and brains.
Thank you. In all of my classrooms, we have adjustable chairs so that they reach the desk. And really, it looks like all the other chairs. It's just got a little bit of a higher. Just the other day, I had someone just marvel at how fast I was going and how, that I could actually type. And so it's something that I don't even realize because it's second nature to me.
From schoolwork,
I don't like to do anything halfway,
to working toward her driver's license, Kayla is relentless. Her aunt gives her high marks as a role model.
My son will never be able to say, I can't do this, Mommy. I can't do that, because I will say, here's a picture of your cousin Kayla changing your diaper with her feet. And look at everything else that she's doing and accomplishing.
The only thing that I get really help with is putting on my backpack and then getting lunch in the cafeteria.
Kayla has turned lunch into artistry. gracefully using her feet as she sits on the gallery at Sacred Heart with her classmates, like her best friend Lily Barahona.
She's always happy and she's able to do everything, you know. So there's never really a downtime, it's always an uptime.
The first thing they really notice is her smile.
Do you want to make the video playlist? Do you think you have?
I can do that because I'm already done with my article.
Kayla's a leader in her school, a writer for the school newspaper.
Okay.
No,
We'll
but I'll
decide
definitely look
that
into it
later.
and figure out what picture can go there.
She says she has a disability. We don't see it. We see a young lady with many abilities.
Her personality has put her on a national stage since she was young. Here she is with Larry King. She's been an ambassador for kids battling illnesses, but there's a little stardom stirring inside her.
Well, my dream always when I was little was to be a famous singer.
You get a load of this kid singing and just belting it out there.
Let your settle down.
I want her to follow her dreams. And whatever we can do, you know, to make that happen, we're gonna do that.
So the future looks bright for Kayla Elaine.
I heard that your dreams came true.
No arms to hug or hold her loved ones, but she embraces the years to come.
But she's okay. You know, she's fine. Look at her. She's happy.